Matt, I've been spending a lot more time in the kitchen lately.
Oh, exciting.
No.
No?
It's supposed to be adulting, but I hate it.
Okay.
So yesterday I knew we had a HelloFresh for dinner. So I was like all mentally prepared, but I wanted chocolate chip cookies. So I got the kids from school. We ran a couple errands. We came home. We did homework and I made chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to make the dough and then I like to put it in the fridge for about an hour. And then I like to make the cookies.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this your own hack or did you learn this somewhere?
Somewhere told me definitely refrigerate for an hour.
Interesting. Okay. Go on.
Okay. I don't know why.
All right.
I read it on the internet. So, follow like a sheep, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I did the recipe from memory though.
Oh.
Because I've made these cookies so many times.
Okay.
I know exactly what goes into it. I know how much. I had a little bit of a problem with my brown sugar being drier than I like it. So I got online, said like, what do I do? And you put it in a bowl and then you put a wet paper towel over it and then you put it in the microwave 20 seconds at a time. And I was like, perfect. I've got it solved.
20 seconds at a time until it's the appropriate consistency?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like you take your fork and you kind of mush any of the lumps or whatever until you are ready for it. So you can pack it.
I dig.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So then I put the dough in the fridge. Then I'm making my HelloFresh dinner because I already made the girls' dinner with some leftovers and stuff. Now I'm making the HelloFresh dinner and I'm cutting onions, which I hate. I didn't even think, even after our discussion, I was like, oh, I should go grab the goggles. I'm like, nope, motor, keep going. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So really rocking it. Some of these instructions are not hard, but I'm not used to them. So I'm going back and forth to the recipe card. And the children are supposed to be watching the dog. Mm-hmm. You see where I'm going here?
All right.
The dog does her duty and then totally disrupts my evening.
How do you spell duty?
DOODY. Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe it was an IE. Duty.
Yeah.
Go on, I'll look it up.
Okay. So had to stop cooking, had to wash the dog, had to clean up the mess, had to take things out of the oven because I didn't want them to get overdone. Take care of the dog, get everything done, start cooking again. I'm totally lost on my directions. Finish cooking. It turned out okay. Put the cookies in the already warm oven. I'm looking at the cookies in the oven. I got the light on. It doesn't look right. Pull them out of the oven when the appropriate time, and they look like chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh,
But pancake feels very generous, Matt. They look like the cookie dough melted into the cookie sheet. And the only lumps in the cookies are the chocolate chips.
so the cookies, did they end up connecting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're also paper thin. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is just another sign. I need to get out of the kitchen, Matt. I need to never be in the kitchen. All I wanted to do was sit on my couch last night and eat chocolate chip cookies. And so Monty was like, well, did you follow the recipe? I'm like, no, I did it by memory. And so I'm going through, I actually look up the recipe and I'm going through everything. And I was like, didn't put enough flour in.
That was it?
Yep.
Flour. Okay. I was going to guess baking soda or something.
Nope. Flour. So they are edible.
Okay.
They would be really good with vanilla ice cream, but they are thin enough that you can roll them up.
Oh, and they're soft enough too that you can roll them.
Yeah.
Huh. A little cookie roll up.
So I've got a whole thing of cookie dough in my fridge right now because I only made 2 pans last night. I got a whole thing of cookie dough that I'm like, should I just throw it back in the mixer with some flour or let it come to room temp and then put the flour in? Or should I just ingest the cookie dough?
Possibly, you might just want to eat the cookie dough or mush it into some vanilla ice cream or something.
Yeah, or make little cookie dough balls and keep it in the fridge so when we have ice cream, we could have chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah, that'd work. That's a good idea.
I need to get out of the kitchen, apparently.
What do you mean? This means you need to get into the kitchen more.
No.
If you messed up the cookie dough recipe. Yeah, because it means maybe you don't have enough practice, right?
No, it means my memory is shot. And I can't remember to put enough flour in the stupid cookies.
Well, in this case, you just needed the recipe in front of you, though. You try to do it from memory.
I quit. I just wanted the cookie dough.
You quit. I feel like you're just looking for an excuse to get out of the kitchen.
No, last night I definitely wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit everything. Yeah. I was like, I quit.
What's that mean? Just cooking or just everything?
Taking care of the dog, taking care of my family, doing the laundry, the dishes. Like I wanted to quit. I didn't. And the HelloFresh dinner was pretty good, but I wanted to quit everything.
Yeah, so when did you discover that the dog had made the deposit?
Like halfway through she eating it.
Well, I know. So what, because you said you were making cookies when this happened.
So I can't see her because of the island. I knew she was in her pen, but I can't see through the island, but I knew she was in there. And then I'd been asking Ellie, I'm like, what's she doing? Oh, she's just playing. Oh, she's just eating. Oh, she's just doing this. And then I was going to ask her what she's doing, but I took a step towards the island. I was like, Elliot, get her outside. I had some choice words there too, as well. And a little bit more volume and like maybe a little bit more shrill.
Oh, because you had discovered it at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to stop cooking and then take care of everything and wash my hands 18 times and go back to cooking. Yeah.
So that's why I was asking when the dog made this mess. It was like, is that possible that distracted you?
No.
Okay.
Nope, the cookie dough was already in the fridge by then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd like to blame it on the dog there too. Nope.
Okay.
Just me going from memory. The cookie dough is delicious though. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See? So you shouldn't quit everything.
Yeah, I don't have a choice to quit everything. But last night I really wanted to quit everything.
That would be funny if you just like left the house and went and got some fast food somewhere.
Bye. Yeah.
Go pick up some cookies.
Monty walks in. He was like, hi, how was your day? Like all sweet and everything. I'm like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
So did he know about the dog making a mess? Or you're keeping that to yourself?
No, he knows now.
Radio listener. Okay.
He knows now. Yeah. Because Finley had volleyball practice last night. I'm like, can you take her? I just need to be alone for a minute. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Way to do it, Mont.
I know. He's the best. He's the best. And he was highly complimentary of the dinner last night, which I 90% believe him. 10% think that he was just trying to make me feel better because I was not happy with the interruptions of making the dinner.
Yeah, so what was the dinner?
It was like an Italian chicken, peppers and onions, like kind of sandwich thing with a garlic cream sauce and mozzarella.
Damn, sounds good.
With potato wedges.
Sounds tasty.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good, but I did the onions. I didn't put them on my sandwich, but I cooked them.
Okay. I was hoping there was some personal growth after our last discussion on the... Okay.
Nope.
No.
Nope. And I started thinking of the foods that I don't like. Because you called me picky, and I'm like, I'm not picky. There's a few things.
So you did some introspection on this?
I did.
Okay. And
it reminded me that I don't like avocado, but I had sushi over the weekend, and I ate it.
Hey.
But I always eat it.
Oh.
It's not like I ever take the avocado out. I don't like it, but I eat it because it destroys the sushi.
But not so much because you ate it.
No, it destroys the form.
Of the avocado.
Like you can't just yeah.
Because it's diced up in there more or less.
Yeah.
As opposed to having a big flat piece of avocado next to the sushi, which would be a non-starter.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Avocado was the only thing I came up with.
Oh, okay. You can't remember any of the other things? All right, well, I'll start writing them down when they come up in the future.
Good idea.
So I looked up duty.
Yeah?
Both Doody, which is how you spelled it, and right. I looked up Doodie, which is how I thought the spelling was. I would have never thought to do it the other way. And they're both slang.
I was going to say, they're not wrong.
Yeah, they're both fine.
Yeah.
So
I'd been spelling turd wrong my entire life.
How you've been spelling it like what? TERD or something?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. And somebody corrected me on Facebook. I said somebody was being a turd Ferguson.
Okay.
And they're like, it's TURD. And I was like, no kidding. Like I was like, kind of like I would think that TERD and TURD are like duty. Like they're both acceptable, but
yeah.
Nope. Christy says no and enlightened me. And I almost want to spell it with an E just to be like, you know what? It's the same.
Is it? I don't know. It seems like, so duty spelled with both an IE and a Y. I think pretty much anyone would pronounce that the same, just looking at it if they weren't familiar with the word.
Right.
Whereas turd with a U versus turd with an E. Turd with a U is clearly turd, but turd with an E
is clearly turd.
It could be like teared.
No, it can't. It doesn't have an A.
Or tiered.
Or an ED.
Turd.
It's got to have that other vowel. No. Turd. Turd. My brother gave me a dish towel that said, if you're going to be a turd, go lay in the yard. Or if you're going to act like a turd, go lay in the yard.
Okay, and how was turd spelled in that case?
I don't know. Probably you.
You had a mental block there, or you didn't absorb the fact that it was a...
I just read the sentiment and thought, that's funny.
Oh, okay. Where's Turd Ferguson come from? Where's that phrase come from? I'm not sure if I've heard that from anyone or anywhere except you.
Yeah, you have. I think it's a Will Ferrell thing.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's Burt Reynolds from Celebrity Jeopardy with Norm Macdonald.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Turd Ferguson. Or what is Turd Ferguson? Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Turd Ferguson is a deer. A deer.
A female deer?
Name. It's a deer name in our family's vernacular.
I thought you were going to say a female deer for a second.
No, that's a doe.
Mm-hmm. A deer, female deer.
Mm-hmm.
A ray, a drop of golden sun.
Keep going.
Me a name I call myself. Far a long, long way to run, Kate. I started too high up. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit the high register of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Do.
Oh, come on, try.
Do.
Did you get to so yet?
So, let's see.
A needle pulling thread.
A needle pulling thread? Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's SEW, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not so.
So.
Yeah, and I don't remember what key I started in the first place, so let's just say I nailed it. How's that sound?
Nailed it.
Thanks, Kate.
Dundee. Woo!
I got the crock pot going with chili last night.
Oh, yeah?
Got it going. Yeah, and I soaked black beans overnight, so I added those to the batch this morning, so there'll be some delicious chili when I get home, and chili season is waning, Kate. Yes, it is.
It is. It really is.
One of the things I've really liked about the chili is because I make a big old crock pot full of it, and it's just one person. It's just me at my house. And I don't plan to like take this to a potluck or anything. So it's nice because it gives me all this meal prep for the week, you know? And now I don't know what I'm going to do after chili if I want to make a bunch of things all at once. Any suggestions?
You could freeze it.
Freeze it for next year?
No. Well, yeah, I guess. Or during, one of those random spring days where it's cold out.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were thinking like a chili pop.
No.
Chili popsicle. Well, I did think, I was like, okay, maybe if I had refrigerated chili, And we're going to be in summer, so what's the summer meal that I can make a ton of?
Chili dogs?
Chili dog, you think that's I guess that is kind of a summer meal, huh?
Yeah. We took leftover chili not too long ago, and we did shells and cheese, like a homemade mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And put the chili in there. Girls really liked that.
I went out somewhat recently with my dad to lunch, went to the Peanut, and they've got really good chili there. And I was pretty hungry, so I ordered a bowl of chili, and added the jalapenos and onion and chive or whatever. And I got a side of mac and cheese as well. And I consumed this, the entirety of it. And I'm sweating, basically, from all the jalapeno and the chili, and the mac and cheese was warm too. And then the server comes over to me, and I go, I feel kind of filthy after eating all that. And she goes, yeah, honestly, I feel kind of filthy on your behalf. And she's like, are you sweating? And I was like, yeah, that's good chili. Thanks.
Yep.
I felt filthy on your behalf. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's the nicest thing anyone said to me in a long time, Kate.
You went to the Peanut and you didn't get wings?
Nah, no, it was a chili day. For sure.
Peanut has good wings.
They do, and those ones are for sure, like, genetically modified or hormone or chicken wings. They're huge. They're big chicken wings.
Yum.
Yeah. They are good. Now, you're how do you eat chicken? You're don't you hate breaking the bones or something?
I like the wings. I don't like drummies.
Oh.
I can't take a bite of the wing. I have to break the wing apart.
Oh, okay.
And then pull the meat off. Yeah.
I was going to say, because their wings at the Peanut are the drum's connected to the wing still.
Yeah.
You'll break it in half, eat the drumstick, and then you'll just pick at the rest of the wing, or you're just going to discard that?
Monty does that for me.
Oh, gosh. I tell you what.
He's the best.
I know.
Ladies, get you a guy who will break your wings for you. Trim the fat off your steak.
Unless they're your aspirational wings.
Yeah, then don't do that.
Where you want to,
fly.
Except then you don't want to fly too close to the sun.
Yeah, no Icarus.
Icarus. Yeah, don't do that part. Or maybe do. I don't know. That's kind of dated information at this point.
Yeah.
They might make a better material to coat your wings with now and make it less likely to be burned by the sun.
Yeah, maybe you won't have hubris after all.
Yeah.
Celebrity Feuds, Matt. Time to play another game called Celebrity Feuds.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Now, did we find out that this generic theme song music I use is actually Family Feud? Didn't someone tell us that?
I think it is. As soon as a listener said that's Family Feud, I was like, oh, yeah. Duh.
But I use it for any quiz that we're using. And this time, at least, the word feud's in the name.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a celebrity, and I'm going to give you multiple choice options of who they've had a celebrity feud with.
All right.
Don't ask me what the feud is, because I don't know. But
okay. Wait, before you say anything, I'm going to go ahead and guess.
Okay. So don't give you multiple choice?
Right, just on this first one. Will Smith, Chris Rock. Is that one of them?
No.
Damn it.
It's inspired by Will Smith, Chris Rock.
Oh, that's okay. I see.
Okay. Vin Diesel had a feud with
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's correct. Some of these I could be like, there's multiple choice, like where you're like, oh yeah, she probably had a feud with her and her. Okay. Drake. Who did Drake have a feud with?
Drake and Ye?
Yeah.
Yay.
Kanye West. Well done.
Kanye West.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Now, there is the option to have multiple choice here, right?
Yeah.
But so far I've gotten it all. Machine Gun Kelly. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going to need the multiple choice here.
Multiple choice? Okay. Lil' Kim, Dr. Dre, or Eminem?
Eminem.
Eminem is correct.
Yes.
Whew. Yeah, I'd like to know what that feud was about. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Andy Cohen had a feud with
Andy Cohen and not Anderson Cooper. They're friends.
They're besties, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the multiple choice.
Julianne Moore, Jennifer Lawrence, or Jillian Michaels?
Oh. I'll go with J Law.
J Law?
Yeah.
J wrong.
Oh.
Jillian Michaels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened there?
No, but she's pretty like black and white. Like she makes some bold statements and you're like, whoa. So I kind of like assume he called her out on one of her statements. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Last one. I think you're going to get this one. Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton. Probably not Britney Spears.
No.
Probably not. Who is that other person that they ran with back in the day? Nicole Richie?
Nicole Richie.
Not her. Or is it?
I'm not telling.
Okay. I will go ahead and ask for the multiple choice, please.
All right. Nicole Richie, Lindsay Lohan, or Scarlett Johansson?
I'll go with Lohan.
Lohan, correct.
Yay! And they used to be friends too, right? Didn't they hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That wraps up Celebrity Feuds. Matt went 4 for 5.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. All right, so here's what happened with Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
I looked it up. The feud began back in 2012 when Kelly tweeted about seeing a photo of Eminem's daughter, Haley, who was a teenager at the time. I have to say, she is hot as beep in the most respectful way possible because M is king. And then they started diss tracking each other after that. Yeah. And there you go.
How does that, I mean, she's hot as blank, but respect because her dad is king. That doesn't sound like respect, friend.
Yeah, it says it wasn't until 6 years later that Eminem responded on the song Not Alike. The lyric, I'm talking to you, but you already know who you are. Kelly / I don't use sublims and sure as beep, don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter Haley.
Oh.
I mean, let's see. Well, how old is Haley?
I think Haley's married now.
Mathers. And then born 1995. Okay, we're doing math here. 1995. So this would have been when she was 17.
Yikes.
Yeah.
How old's Machine Gun Kelly? 30-something?
Machine Gun Kelly. Let's see. 31. So Machine Gun Kelly born in 1990. So he would have been 22, I guess, at the time. Something like that.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Which in the grand scheme of things, like I think of 22 and 17, that's not that far apart other than she's obviously still a child.
Yeah, potentially in high school, yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be way grosser if it was somebody in their 30s talking about a 17-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
Still 17, 22. You're starting to get there.
Yeah.
Starting to get that distance there. Almost out of college versus almost out of high school.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they were both in their 20s,
yeah,
I don't think anybody would think anything different of a 5-year difference.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but the fact that she was still in high school, gross.
All right. Do we have anything else to say about this Will Smith thing?
I go back and forth on the Will Smith thing.
Okay, where are you at currently?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with him making apologies, but I did see a headline like the Academy is launching an investigation. I'm like, what needs to be investigated? I mean, Chris Rock, his joke was not approved. The Academy says it was not approved. It was not rehearsed. It was not part of what he gave the Academy or whatever. Like, it was off script.
Yeah, clearly he came out from behind. I shouldn't say clearly, but to me it seems he came out and he started making his jokes and he saw Jada Pinkett Smith there. Shaved head looking like she's ready for...
You don't think it was prepared?
No, I don't. I mean, maybe he saw it on the monitor backstage, but I read that during rehearsal he didn't have the joke.
Right.
But it makes sense to me that he potentially saw her and then just decided to throw it in. I mean, because it's
off the cuff.
It's like a 10-second joke.
Right.
After he had just made a joke about Will Smith needing to win in case the couple that were both nominated won.
Yeah. Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think basically we're investigating exactly what we want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be it. We're investigating what all the people in the Academy have to say.
Well, I mean, what is that? What's the action? Like, he can't be nominated. Will Smith can't be nominated for the next 5 years. I mean, they're not going to take his Oscar back. Like, what's going to happen?
Oh yeah, because there's plenty of creeps who were discovered after the fact who have won Oscars and they didn't take them away.
Right.
And I wouldn't say this puts him in the creep category. To be clear, it's something else.
No.
I think they would just say, no, you're not allowed to come next year. They may suspend him from attending for a while, and he wouldn't be able to vote on Oscars either.
Yeah. But I think the Academy is covering their patoot by saying, we're investigating.
It's interesting how many people thought that it was staged. I was surprised, like asking around the office and everything, how many people thought it was staged.
Like when they were watching it, they thought it was staged, or...
Yes, or at least like the immediate day after. Now, I haven't re-polled since Will Smith made his apology, which is pretty much I mean, that kind of seals it, right? Right. So I've definitely thought, like, as time's gone by, I'm like, yeah, you know what, this is even worse than it was when it happened. Because basically the whole idea of setting a precedent, a comedian says something you don't like, go up on stage and slug them. I know. Whether you're a celebrity or not, like, say you're at a comedy club and someone says something counter to your beliefs, and you're like, nope, I'm going to go cancel them with a slap to the face. Yeah, I'm definitely on the fence for that reason right there. And if you're a celebrity, you sign up for scrutiny, you sign up for those jokes, you sit in that room, I feel like you signed up for it. Yeah, that's the biggest part. Like, you came here to an event where the stars, especially the ones sitting up close, the ones who are nominated for awards, are the subject of, well, I shouldn't say ridicule, but lighthearted jokes. Right. Like, Chris Rock could have gone after, like, Will Smith's career choices, like Wild Wild West. You know what I mean? He could have gone after, like, really stupid movies. But he went for his wife. And that's where I'm like, that's where I'm cringy going, it's not about Will Smith. If Jada would have got up and slapped him, would it be different? Well, yeah. So I heard a pretty good comparison. So if we had a work party or something and you and Monty were both there and someone says something that you could easily call them out on later or in that moment, but then instead your husband went up there and slapped them across the face, would you think that was romantic or maybe a bit much? I saw something online, like a woman was very upset that something similar happened a month ago. Like, some guy was being inappropriate and her husband, like, diffused the situation, and she was like, she wanted the chivalry. She wanted her husband to shut him down. I go back and forth between, I think I would want Monty to be chivalrous to a stranger, but not to a coworker. Does that make sense? Like, I can handle myself in the office, but if we're at a bar and some guy is rude, knock his ass out. But I don't think I'd really be that way. These guys in this room are all coworkers, though. Right. So, but I also think, would we be having the same reaction if Jada came up and slapped him versus Will? You know what I mean? That's true. Well, I also heard, like, okay, what if it was Jason Momoa up there that made the joke? I did see that. Is Will Smith going to go up there and try to slap him? Or The Rock made that joke. But I don't think that Jason Momoa or The Rock, that's not their shtick, right? I don't know. Yeah, The Rock would go, if you smell la 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 la. Kate's cookies, they might smell okay, but they're going to be flat. Ugh. So disappointed. Yeah. I don't blame you. You're all hyped for cookies. Did the kids or Monty try these
Yeah, everybody loves them. These are great. I'm like, they're not. They're not cookies. They're not what I want.
Do you think Monty got with the girls and they conspired to tell you that was great?
No.
No?
They were right there in front of me. Nope. It all happened right there in front of me in real time. And they were all like, do you know what? We need to go buy vanilla ice cream. We can eat these with vanilla ice cream.
And you could tell that they weren't trying to make you feel better.
No, because they taste really buttery and a little sugary and chocolatey.
That makes sense.
They're just not cookies. I'll take a picture.
Okay. Take a picture and then tomorrow put it on the Matt and Kate Facebook. How's that sound?
Done.
That work? Or tonight or whenever you get around to doing it.
Got it.
Good. I was just trying to go along with there's no get it in there, but whatever.
Got it.
Good.
There we go.